Okay. It's not vanity that I'm filming. My mother fell and bruised her ribs and was not able to make it. So I promised her that I would film for her. And she was not perfectly shaped. So Mama, I love you. According to my father, Browns did not have daughters. I would be a boy, named after two of my great uncles, resulting in Carl Allen Brown. Surprise, Daddy, I'm a girl. Oops, no girl names had been discussed. Several days later, a nurse approached my mother and said, Mrs. Brown, this baby needs a name or she can't leave the hospital. That day, baby Brown became Shirley Ann Brown. Shirley Ann, all one word, with an E on the end. This would define mother, Shirley, daughter, Shirley Ann. So my mother thought. Let me tell you, it didn't work. By the time I was in preschool, my name had morphed easily to Shirley. Excuse me. Much to my mother's dismay. Then began years of defining moments. Teachers soon learned to get my full attention. Shirley Ann would do it. Shirley Ann, stop talking. Imagine that. I was considered a talker in school. Okay, I'm still a talker. In junior high, when I began receiving phone calls, my darling father would ask, do you want to speak to Shirley or Shirley Jr.? You can imagine what it was like in the hallways after that. In my 40s, the internet became popular and my online name was again reduced, this time to Cheryl. At the end of the day, I will answer to most any version of my name. Lately, I've been referred to as Sarah. You'll understand why later. October 12th, 2016, my birth name saved my life. I was I'm sorry, I get a little choked up here. I was in full congestive heart failure. Fortunately, I had instructed the nurses and doctors to use my full name if I passed out. Little did I know that I was going to die. My heart seized, I flatlined, and actually went into a grand light that defies explanation. I was dead and content in this light until I heard in my ear, Shirley Ann, come back. My cardiac nurse, Sarah, was fighting to keep me alive without using the defibrillator card. Obviously, I responded to Sarah's efforts. 3 weeks of life support, followed by a heart transplant at the age of 54, I prevailed. My precious mom asked if I would now return to my given name, Shirley Ann. To honor my mom, I have done just that. People still shorten it to Shirley and mess it up regularly. At least they make the effort. So how do my dogs work into all of this? I have been owned by dogs the majority of my life. I bought my first puppy in 1972, just after I turned 11. I paid $5 for that dog. Her name was Lucy, and she was my best friend until 1985. I have brought three of my therapy dogs with me today. Actually, I brought 4. They are all hypoallergenic, do not shed, and are allowed in areas where food is being served. Eli, the black and white Great Pyrenees, for those in the back, was my therapy partner his entire life, 10 years. Eli was a 140-pound Great Pyrenees. He is the reason I am able to speak to you today. Eli brought out the best in me when I had lost all personal hope. He passed away 5 days after I received my heart. Our chapter was complete. Short stuff is my little 22-pound terrier. He is a silky Karen mix. He loves to pose for pictures, show off for children. His best behavior is Einstein Yoda. So what we do is we fluff the hair between his ears, and he lays his ears back, and he looks like Einstein. I mean, he's just got this wiry, weird hair going everywhere. And then I give him a signal, and he brings his ears up halfway, like Yoda. And the kids just go insane. They're like, that's the smartest dog I've ever seen. I'm going, he just wants a treat. It's okay. Then there's Kalos. Kalos was presented to me while I was on second week of life support. My daughter picked out Kalos, named him, and with the help of her daddy, got him to me with a card that read, "It is simply not acceptable that my mama is without a full-time therapy dog while in the hospital. I'm fixing that right now. Meet Kalos. He will be your full-time therapy dog while you're in the hospital. He only requires love and gives love." I have a very thoughtful dog. Some of you have met Sarah Bell. I look forward to more of you meeting her here at the Broken Arrow Center in September. She is named after Nurse Sarah, who saved my life. Sarah Bell is now 20 months old, a certified therapy dog, and quite the dog around town. As you may notice, she is in the United Way campaign. How did I get chosen for United Way? I have a dog. Everybody wants a dog in their campaign. I happen to have the dog. She's a Great Pyrenees, currently weighs 121 pounds. She'll finish out at about 130. She's going to continue to grow until she's 3. Thanks to the Broken Arrow Senior Center, I'm pursuing my lifetime dream of ministering to people people with my therapy dog. How is, that, you may wonder? Great recovery. Okay. When I came to the VA Center in March of 2017, I was barely able to walk due to complications from my heart transplant. I was desperate to not isolate myself, to regain my strength, and renew my confidence. Here we are, 17 months later. Life is great. I have wonderful new friends, continued purpose, and outreach. I'm giving back to our community by teaching ladies fitness on Wednesdays, so come see me ladies on Wednesdays at 8:30. Hooking with the happy hookers, crocheting with the crochet group. Exercising my one good brain cell with the Datum system, and the list goes on. When I'm not here, I'm reaching out to all that I can reach with my therapy dogs. We go to the Village, Happy Hands Education Center, Forest Hills Assisted Living, Forest Hills Rehab, Cancer Treatment Center, Tandy YMCA, just to name a few. We spread love, one paw at a time. Sarah Bell and I are officially ambassadors for the Tulsa Area United Way, representing not only the Broken Arrow Senior Center, but all of the Tulsa Area United Ways. In closing, I ask that everyone votes on Tuesday. We've got to get a bigger place. They don't hear me in the hall. Because everybody always says, I heard you coming. If they give me a microphone today, what's up with that? But I love you people. I love everybody here, volunteers, all the individuals, and all of you bring so much light and love to my life. I hope that I bring some to yours. And I wish you a wonderful weekend.